They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Razorbacks will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Quick give. It's Marshall. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Underwood. Right side, it's Marshall. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The run inside. It's Russell. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
That's why it's so important to have success on 1st and 2nd down. They're running the ball on 2nd down. You trust your O-line to get the job done. The running back does his. And now, with the positive play, you're setting up 3rd and inches.
Back to throw, it's Hill. Out wide left, it's Smith. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
And, man, it's really nice to see a QB and see the blitz right away. Sees the blitz coming, they come attack, replace it right away, get it to your running back.
And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Arkansas! Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. He'll bring it out. It's Marsh. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating.
Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. Really effective concept against, and let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Oh, he's got some space.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Left side, it's Marsh. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
Man, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Fires to the big fella. He stopped at the 27-yard line, needed a little bit more to pick up that first down, and now they have a decision to make. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Motion from the wideout. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They're going to test the right side with this one. At the 35, he's loose. All kinds of room to the right. Past the 30. At the... A live look at D.W. Reynolds Razorback Stadium. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Arkansas Razorbacks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Checking in with the Michigan head coach pregame. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Razorbacks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone, it's Marsh. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Underwood trying to cut through the noise. Makes a catch. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
What a nice run there. And from the beginning of time, Michigan football has been synonymous with running the football. You can think back to Tyrone Wheatley, Anthony Thomas, Chris Perry, Hassan Haskins, big physical runners that also had sprinter speed and that could change the game. This dude right here, every time he has the football, he has the ability to go the distance, and that's what makes this Michigan offense so dangerous.
On second down. Here's Underwood to throw. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play. This offense has it with really good field position. Running inside, it's Smith. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
The give is to Smith. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the second and short, and those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a third down.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Looking downfield, it's Hill. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Arkansas! Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Deep in the end zone, it's Marsh. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Hits inside, it's Marshall. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Throwing, Underwood. Caught. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
The Wolverines come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Powers inside. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Look out! Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Second and long here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Makes the grab. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. And the Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Going to field this one in tight quarters. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Escapes the pressure to his right. Caught. They've got him corralled.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Here's some daylight. Got the first down. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball, creating some holes for that running back to get through, making a big play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop.
I like to go back to it and hurry up, get to the line of scrimmage quick, run it again.
The Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Smith takes the handoff. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Out wide right, it's Hawkins. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Driving forward, it's Smith. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. On the option. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback, somebody has to have the pitch, and most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Making the adjustment. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on their running back to score that touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. From deep, it's Chambers. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that and start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Lined up in the gun on 3rd down, Underwood. Fires to the middle. Finds a man on the left. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Right side, it's Marshall. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Here's Underwood to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Out wide right, it's Buchanan. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. Play action with Underwood. Right side, it's Marshall. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback, after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Again, it's Underwood. Still looking to his right. He'll throw it. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Bryce Underwood to the air again. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Underwood to throw for it on 4th. Under pressure. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. The Wolverines will boot it away to start the second half. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as return is stopped short of the 25. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Still on his feet at the 35. Snags it, and he's open. Past the 20. Touchdown, Razorbacks! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
And that is how you answer. The other side cuts into your lead. You know what you do? First play, be aggressive, make the big play, snatch the momentum right back in this football game.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Chambers. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Mine's just way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. 1 guy, 2 guy, 3 guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground, and really shutting a great player down so far this game.
He's got the tight end, and he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. And the Wolverines, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Play fake, Underwood. Rush right in his face. Lets it fly. And they're not on the same page there.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Gonna run it. It's Marshall. There he goes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
Deep shot for the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Long way to go on second down. Red Evan on the RPO. Gets away from one, finds room. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Wolverines, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Throwing, Underwood. Out wide left, it's Hansen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. He's past the sticks. Got enough space. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Michigan. Looking for the 2-point try. Back to throw, it's Underwood. And the defense comes up with a sack, but I think that penalty flag is going to wipe it out, and it's going to be a first down for the offense. Defense in the neutral zone. Coming out with it, it's Watkins. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Straight ahead, it's Russell. Turning it on! And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Man, who says you can't run the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff from the gun. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. And the Razorbacks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give is to Smith. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. We've reached the break. Arkansas has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll give it to him again. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, no nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. To the air. It's Hill. They're all over it. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! And now the lead is extended a little further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass.
And he loses the ball deep in his own end.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that. The head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Now, a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Rush is on. He's sacked. This defense. Glad to have you along from Blythe Central Stadium in Salt Lake City. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks and the Utah Utes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, the Razorback head coach told me pregame, bringing his team in on the road against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big matchup that fans are excited to see, but he said we have to execute early and eliminate mistakes at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Utes headed for the ball, and we're ready for action. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. To the air, it's Hill. Buying time to his right. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Those always sting a little bit. When you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden he turns it into something positive, just really annoying as a defensive guy.
From the gun, it's Russell. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Even dating to the days when they ran the option. Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks and the Florida State Seminoles. Reese Davis, David Palmer, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Javi Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Well, guys, Coach Ryan Silverfield told me pre-game he has great confidence in the line of scrimmage and their ability to run the ball today. That's because he has got an experienced back. With a freshman quarterback, if he doesn't like what he sees, he can hand it off, and they will plan on having great success up front. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Seminoles ready to kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Quick give. It's Russell. Hard running there. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Handoff again. All over him immediately.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Makes a grab and room to run. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But, David, 3rd down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles. And you can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals, and, you know, that is driving their defensive coaching staff crazy.
It's so frustrating. You want to be great on those boxes, right? You want to check those 3rd downs. You don't want to give up explosives. Well, you just did 2 and 1. That's not good for this defense, right? They've got to control that 3rd down a little bit better. They got to snatch some momentum back, and you got to tackle that, man. You got some opportunities to get guys on the ground. You've got to accomplish the mission.
The Razorbacks are facing 3rd and inches. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. 6th play of the drive coming up. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The run inside. It's Smith. Driven back.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Left side is Smith. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Smith takes the handoff. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And the Razorbacks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Keeps it himself. And the ball is free on the pitch.
Woo, deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you, because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Nowhere to go.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Release to the back. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Oh, they block it. They're going to run it to the right. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
It's just not easy to bring this guy down, is it? He is so dangerous once he gets the ball in his hands. And it makes me think back to old great seminal running backs like Warwick Dunn, Travis Minor, a guy that I used to play against. How about Dalvin Cook even? Just guys that could make the first guy miss, and then they were able to just explode and burst and take it the distance. This guy right here, he is a unique talent.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Still nothing on the board as we open up play here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. Out wide left, it's Boggs. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
The Seminoles are marching down the field. Fresh set of downs going up top. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Seminoles will hustle to the line.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Boggs. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Noles come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Man, they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception and could have flipped this field.
They'll run it. Swapped immediately. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football.
Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quarterback changing the play. They'll move the tight end. Running inside. It's Smith.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Drops back. It's Hill. Here comes the heat. And they got it. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. They'll run the screen. Steamrolls his way ahead. Across the 20 and out of bounds at the 21-yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, 3rd and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these 3rd downs.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Throws toward the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Arkansas! And they turn it into a defensive score.
Dude, you're just thinking, hold them to 3, make them kick a field goal, don't let them score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
And he puts through the extra point. And he's going to bring this one out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. To the air, it's Daniels. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. The Knowles racing to the line in a hurry-up. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's gonna be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Boggs. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. They've been completely lethargic in this first half, but finally some signs of life.
And we've seen it, Reese, throughout time, throughout college football history. You get that one big play, momentum starts to come in, and I don't know what it is. It changes everything. Maybe that's the play they needed to finally get some points on the scoreboard before the half.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quickly out to the tight end. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. There is no more picturesque stadium in all of sports than the Rose Bowl. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks and the UCLA Bruins. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Hey guys, the Razorbacks coach said pregame, the ground game is crucial today. With the freshman quarterback, they know they can rely on their senior running back to attack. He is a great safety blanket. If they get in trouble with the quarterback, they can just hand it off. The ground game will be important. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Bruins will kick off first, and here we go. On the return, it's Watkins. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Hits inside. It's Smith. Oh, he's got some space. Lowers those pads. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give is to Smith. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking downfield, it's Hill. Turns it upfield. On the move at the 30. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percent.
Makes the grab in their space. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a 1st down in the red zone. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Run in the red zone. It's Russell. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Knocked down immediately. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
I know this guy is really athletic, but it's going to be hard to outrun a DB. It was a really nice job scrambling, trying to get what he could get on that 3rd down. But there's the DB in the open field. Nice job rallying to the quarterback, getting him down. Now it's decision time for...
Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. Touchdown, Arkansas. Middle of the end zone. He's got it.
And this offense just made their first statement, the first drive. 4th down. What are we going to do? We're going to be aggressive. Not only that, they get the touchdown. They're rewarded. What a hot start for this offense.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And he's not going to take the touchback. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wide receiver going in motion. Straight ahead, it's Knight. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Iamaleava rolls right. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
And that's why these quarterbacks are just so hard to defend. It's a pass play, he drops back, 1st down, got to play the whole field up, scrambles around, runs for a 1st down, new set of downs, new set of problems.
Stop right there.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
The Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. Throwing, Iamaleava. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the Bruins go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Left side is Blow. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
From the gun, it's Thomas. There he goes. He's at the 10. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. Tough run here. It's Knight. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Quarterback keeper. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bruins!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
He'll bring it out. It's Watkins. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back to pass, it's Hill. Gonna let it fly. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Second and long here. Quick give. It's Smith. Uh-oh, look out. Enough to move the chains. And he's got plenty for the first down, and now they'll have a chance to get their thoughts together coming out of the 2-minute timeout. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. That last connection just a hair short of the first down, but it opens an array of opportunities on second and short. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in second down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
To the ground. He's got it again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Got his man. At the 40, there he goes. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Back to throw, it's Hill. Moving out to the right. He'll try to do it himself. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On the move. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Long way to go on second down. Before they snap the ball on second down, timeout is called. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll need a bunch on second down. Iamaleava. Stepping to the right. Going to try to get it himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the range. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He'll line it up from the right side. A 37-yarder coming up. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll line it up from the right side. A 37-yarder coming up. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead. And the Razorbacks will kick it away to start the second half. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game. And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football. Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense. Second and long here. He'll take it himself. Turning it on. He's at the 50. At the 30. Powers through. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half. Right back to it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Man, a lot of times offenses, they feel really good when it's second and short after a good run on first down. You'll see them be aggressive. They choose to run the football, defense ready, now setting up a third and short situation. Are they going to run it 3 times in a row? The defense... Touchdown, Bruins! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes.
Trying to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket. He comes away with the sack.
You know they'd love to convert this third down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Got his man. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on third down. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Working that left side. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted a fourth down to keep the drive going. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. The run inside. It's Smith. Breaks into the open. He's past the marker. Hunt down Razorbacks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, how nice is it to be down, and you need to score points when you can just hand it to your running back, and he can make big plays like that. Jesse, they're going to need more of those to get back into the football game. They've dug themselves a little bit whole, but that was a good start.
Yeah, I think the defense probably kicking themselves, too. I don't know if in this 2-minute type situation, if they were expecting them to run the football, but somehow, some way, you've got to be able to gang tackle this guy and not let him take it to the house from that distance and score points. Moving forward now, the run defense has got to shore up for this defense.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Running inside, it's Thomas. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Offense in a bunch formation. Motion from the wide receiver. On the move, it's Knight. Just smothered on the play.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. This quarterback part of their running game. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that right there, probably the biggest play in this game so far. The offense has the lead, and they're just trying to run the football to run this clock out. But the defense able to knock it out, jump on it. Now all of a sudden, this game has a completely different feel.
Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking to throw, it's Hill. Escapes the pressure going right. He'll pull it down and run. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Russell. They were all over it.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll ride him again. He breaks a tackle. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. This defense getting the job done, forcing a 4th down decision. A field goal would tie it. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that 1st down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have the 4th down conversion.
Out wide right, it's Matthews. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
I'll be honest, man, if I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out wide left, it's Grove. Fights off the defender. At midfield, he's got room. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Defense is about getting the guy on the ground, holding on for dear life. It's hard, I know, with so much speed on the outside, but you got to get that guy on the ground. When you miss one tackle, next thing you know, all that extra yardage is killing your defense.
Red 18, red 18. Move. Hits inside, it's Thomas. They put the brakes on it. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Right side, it's Matthews. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Knight. They brought him down, but not